Hello and welcome. Here are 10 things that you need to know when you first start Valheim. This is right after you've created your character and you get dropped into the map for the very first time. So let's go. Number 1. First things first. Soon as you drop for the very first time, you'll need to go around and gather some wood and stone. This is after you speak to the little bird. These can be found on the floor. Wood is extremely important so that you can build your home, which will be your base and your safe area-ish. It's important to know there is no time limit in Valheim, so make sure you take your time and you explore all nearby surroundings and gather enough resources to build your first base. As you get further into the game, you'll be able to expand the base and in time build multiple bases. Number 2. Once you've gathered enough wood and stone, you press Tab to open your inventory, and via this menu on the right hand side you'll see that you'll be able to craft your very first items. The very first one you craft absolutely has to be the stone axe. This will allow you to cut down trees. This will speed up the process of gathering wood and also to defend yourself against anything that attacks you whilst you're out in the wild. Number 3. The very next thing you need to do is craft the hammer. This is the main tool that you're going to need in order to build anything in Valheim. Number 4. Soon as you have your hammer and as soon as you have enough resources, you'll be able to build your very first workbench. Now you have to be mindful where you place your very first one. There is an area limit dictated by the workbench, which can be seen as a circular line whenever you try and build something. You can only build inside that line. Number 5. For the location of your base, you need to try and set up your base near water as well as a wooded area. There are valuable resources by water that you cannot find in the woods, and vice versa. You'll also be able to kill yourself some necks, and these give you necktails, which are one of the many kinds of foods. By also being near the woods, you can quickly gather wood if you run out by just stepping outside and cutting down some trees. Number 6. When you start building your first home, make sure you make it symmetrical. Start by putting down a standing vertical beam. From there, you use the horizontal beams, which will snap on to the standing beams and make yourself a cozy 2x4 raised foundation for your floor, as you can see in the clip. Always remember to make sure you're using vertical beams in each corner to hold up the floor and the foundation, or it will automatically fall apart. Once you've laid down the foundation, just snap on the floor tiles. You can use your crosshairs and you can aim for the edge of your last piece, and this will snap on the next piece perfectly. Number 7. Once the base and floor are ready, make sure you build some stairs. These will snap on to the horizontal beams. Just make sure you place it where the door will be located. Number 8. Now you're ready for the walls. Obviously, start by placing the walls where walls go, all along the edge of the floor. Leave an opening for your door, of course. Now, I'm unsure if this is a bug or not, but make sure you use the wood gate and not the wood door. This is because the wood door is not tall enough. The wood gate is the correct height, and once you place it, you will then need to use the wood wall half and snap them onto the walls in order to properly align the walls with the door so that you can then make the roof. By this point, you'll more or less know what to do when it comes to the roof, but make sure you just watch the following clip and see how you can finish your creation. Number 9. Once you've finished your house, you will need to build a bed. This will be your spawn point, so if you die, this is where you'll spawn. You'll also need to build a fire. This is so that you can actually rest and gain the rest buff. I recommend, to begin with, make the fire outside the house near your bed, just like so. And you will need to place a roof above the fire, just like the clip shows here. This is number 1 because if you place the fire inside the house, black smoke will develop and you will lose health. And number 2, the roof will protect the fire outside if it starts to rain. Now further on, you'll actually be able to make yourself a nice fireplace inside your house. But for now, just do it this way. Number 10. So now you're ready to really start exploring. Venture out to nearby areas that you haven't been to yet. Kill some of the local animals and beings, as they will drop valuable resources that you're going to need, just like food and leather and stuff like that. Collect yourself some berries. Most importantly, anything you find in the way of old abandoned houses or any kind of landmark, make sure you open the map by pressing M and you place a marker down and label it. You can call it whatever you want: home, house, tree, whatever. This will allow you to quickly get to know your surroundings and not get lost in the future, as well as be able to create other bases around the map using already built houses as a nice starting point. If you do have any other questions, pop them in the comment section. Really hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed. See you all very soon. Goodbye.